Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Charan. This is a part 4 of Python tutorial course using Jupyter Notebook. In this tutorial, we'll explain about the collections in Python. If you are a first time visitor to my channel, please subscribe to get the latest updates. Before watch this tutorial, I sincerely recommend please watch my previous Python tutorials. You will get those video links at the end of this video tutorial. Now let's continue. The today's tutorial is collections. In Python there are 4 types of collections. One is a list collection, dictionary connection, set connection and tuple connection. Now first we'll discuss about the list collections. To declare a list collection in Python, just simply add the variable mylist is equals to, we need to add the collections which are the items in the square brackets, and the collection of items in the list could be any data types. It might be string, integer or float. For example, in this case I'm adding Charan is a string and I'm adding the number 23 and 4.6 which is a floating number. Now when I try to print my list, let's run this code. See, here we got the output. It's a list collections, and list collections are index based, so every item contains an index based. Suppose here the Charan is index 0. If we try to get my list, not here my list, I'm adding the square brackets. Inside that I'm adding the index position 1. So index is starts with 0, so 0 is Charan and the 1 is 23. So when I execute this code, see here we got 23. So remember, index is a collection of items. It could be any data types. We can add integers, strings or floats. And the second thing is, list collections are index based. It contains a sequence in order, and list collections can allow the duplicate values. Here I can add another string Charan. So when I execute, we got the output of the list collections. So list support the duplicate entries. And in the collections in the list, we have to separate it with the comma. So these are the very simple rules for the list collections in Python. Now the next tutorial, how to join two list collections in Python. For example here, f underscore list is equals to, in the square brackets I'm adding a comma b comma c, and the second list L underscore list is equals to, in the square brackets I'm adding 1 comma 2 comma 3. Now I want to combine these two lists, so just simply declare the list items is equals to f underscore list plus, to concatenate two collections we use plus symbol, L underscore list. Then print this variable list items. Now we'll check the output, run, and see here we got the output. We have combined two collections into a single collection. Now the next tutorial will check how to get the range of items. For example, here I'm declaring the x is equals to, the collection is an array. I'm adding a comma b comma c d e f. In these collections I have 6 items, 0 1 2 3 4 5. So now I want to display the range print x, the square brackets I'm adding, the range I'm declaring 2 colon 4. So 2 is a starting index from this collection, 0 is a, b is 1 and c is 2. So I want to print c, 3 and 4, but it prints only cd. Let's check the output, run. See, here we got cd. The reason in Python, it ignores the last position, the fourth. It prints up to only the index position 3. So here the index position 3 is d, 0, 1, 2 and 3. So here we have expected the output cd. Suppose I want to display the last item in this collection, just add -1. -1 is the last position on the list. The same example I have showed in the string collection also. The same rule applied here also. Just run. See, here we got the output f. Now the next condition, the starting value to the index value I have given colon. So here I am not declaring any index value, so it prints up to the last item in this list items. The starting value is index number 2, which is c, 0, 1, 2. So I am expecting the output cdef. Let's check the output, run. See, here we got cdef. Now the next tutorial, in list collections we can change or modify the items in the list, but in string collections which is not possible. Strings are immutable, whereas the list collections are mutable. So here if we check, let's add a new one, list ab is equals to, I'm adding Charan, Peter, John. Now my condition is I want to modify the Peter name to Ben. So the output is list AB. I'm adding array. The array of Peter is 1. 0 is Charan and 1 is Peter, is equals to, between double quotes, I'm adding Ben. Now let's check the output, print list AB. Run this example. So here we got the new output in this list collection, Charan, Ben and John. So in list collections it's possible to change or modify the items. Now let's check the predefined methods for the list collections. For example, I want to add a new item to an existing list collection. Check this example, x is equals to, between square brackets, which is an array, I am adding some items, apple, orange, banana. Now my aim is I want to add a new item to this existing list collection. So for that, x dot click tab, and notice here when I click tab I got a small pop-up window which contains all the methods, Python predefined methods. So I'm adding the append method. So append method to insert a new item. So between double quotes I'm adding grapes. So I want to add this grapes item to this existing list collection. So let's check the output, print x, click run. So here we got a new output, apple, orange, banana and grapes. Now the next method, I want to add insert the new item of a particular index position. For example, here X contains 3 items 0, 1, 2. Here the first position is orange. Now I want to add the index position 1 is grapes. So instead of append x dot, I'm adding insert method. The insert method takes two parameters. One is the position of the index, the list item. So I want to add these grapes in the list item 1, which is the index position. So let's check the output. Run. See, here we got apple, after that grapes. So grapes is a position, the index position is 1, 0 is apple and 1 is the grapes. Now let's check how to remove the items from the list. Here x is equals to apple, orange and banana. We got 3 items in this x list collection. So I want to remove, for that I'm using the remove method. Now list contains apple, orange and banana. I want to remove the apple, so just copy the apple. Let's check the output. So I'm expecting the new output orange and banana. So run. See, here we got the output orange and banana is a new output. The apple has been removed from this list. Now we'll use the other method to remove the items from the list, which is a pop. So when I use pop, I'm not adding anything. So when I add pop method, it removes the default, the last item from the list. So let's check the output. When I add the pop method, it removes the last item from the list collection. So I'm expecting the output apple and orange only. So let's check the output. Run. See, here we got apple and orange. And this pop method takes a parameter, the index value from the list collection. Suppose I want to delete the index value 1. So here the index position of 1 is the orange in this list collection. So I'm expecting the output apple and banana. So run. So here we got apple and banana. Now the next tutorial will check how to find the duplicate items in this collection. For example, in this list of items we got apple, orange and banana. So let's make this apple contains 2. So now we got 2 apples in this list. So to find the duplicate values, x dot, I'm adding count method. In this count method I'm adding the apple. So let's declare a variable output is equals to print output. So now we'll check. So let's check how many apples in this list of collections. Click run. So here we got 2. If you want to check the orange, copy this one and paste here. So here we got output only 1, because we have only orange, only 1 item in this list. Now if you want to check how many items are present in this list of collection, so use the length property, length method, just read this one, print, I'm adding the length method, I'm adding the x variable, which is a list of collection. Click run. So here we got the output 3, because in our list of collections we have only 3 items. Now if you want to sort the items in a list, for example here new list is equals to array between double quotes a comma c f comma b D. Now I want to sort these items in an ascending order. So for that, new list dot sort method, then print new list. Let's check the output. Run. See, here we got the output A B C D F. By default, the sort method sorts the item in ascending order. If you want to sort the descending order, just add here in the sort method reverse is equals to true. Let's run this code. T capital, sorry. Let's run this example. Now we got the order in the descending order. Now if you want to clear the items of the list, list clear is a variable. So 1, 2, 3. In this list I have 3 items. I want to clear the list items. Just simply list clear dot clear method, then print. Now we'll check the list clear, the variable. Right now this list clear contains 3 items. Now after I clear the method, now I'm executing the program. See, here we got an output with empty brackets, so it's clear all the items. Now let's check again. I removed the clear method. Now I run this code. So again we got 1, 2, 3. Now the next method will check the index method. Suppose if you notice here, the X items contains 3: apple, orange and apple. I'm adding another grapes. Now I want to check the index position of these grapes. So declaring a variable index item is equals to x dot index method. In this index method I am adding between double quotes the position of these grapes. Now let's check the output. X print X index item, click run. So here we got the output 3. The index position of the grapes is 3. 0 is 1, 0 is apple, 1 is orange, 2 is apple and 3 is the grapes. Now let's check the index position for this apple. We have 2 apples. I never tried before. Let's try now. Apple. Let's check the output. Run. So we got 0 here, which means it's taking the index position 0. 0 is the apple only. The position of index 0 is apple. So let's swap here orange, copy this one and paste here. So what I'm expecting when I run this code, I must get 1 here. See here. So when we have a duplicate items, it takes the first index value of the duplicate item. Here in this case we have the list item 1 is apple. Now let's check how to copy the items. Here I'm declaring a new item is equals to, in an array I'm declaring Charan, Raju, Jack. So I want to copy the items, so I'm declaring a new variable new item dot copy method. Let's print the copy items, click run. So here we got the output Charan, Raju and Jack. So we have copied the new items into this copy items variable. That's it.